Hey, what's up, everyone? Gentle Chaos here. Wanted to do a quick video. I watched, let's see here. I watched Jamie Delux did a video, and it was a little while back. The video is called "Bloodlines of Bloodlust," and I would suggest that before you watch this video, to go watch Jamie's Bloodlines and Bloodlust, because it'll give a good preview of what I'm speaking of. And what I'm speaking of, some will know of, some will have seen that. I'll put a link in the description for Jamie's video so you can go watch that. And what he was getting to at the end of the video was he was talking about dragons and reptilians and stuff that can be very unbelievable. And then I say with that, like Jamie says, watch with an open heart and an open mind, and just see what comes for you, because the way Jamie and I see are very close together, and and who ultimately the truth is love. The absolute truth is love, and you are that love. And so it's only you finding the truth of yourself, which leads to the truth of all things. And so I'm just going to show a quick. I think it's a 4-minute video. And it was The Final Battle was a TV series that came on. It was a 3-part, three episodes. It was a 3-part, I guess, a mini movie deal that was shown over. I think they did it once. I don't know if they did it once a month or once a week for 3 weeks, but I think it would be more once a week. But and so I'm just going to play this, and I will stop just to make notes of things, and then I would ask you guys, man, comment if you see anything in there, because my eyes don't see everything, Jamie's eyes don't see everything, and I think that we all are pieces of the puzzle, and some things that I don't see, you will see. So if you would, please leave comments, and please subscribe and share if you find called. If you're called to share, because it's about getting this out here. I'm not in here for anything other than to get information out so humanity can wake up. And part of waking up is acknowledging where we're at, and where we're at's a pretty freaking crazy place. So I'm just gonna play this, and then let me know what you think.
It was the greatest event mankind had ever witnessed. The aliens arrived in 50 gigantic motherships. Unbelievable. Positioned around the world's
50, I just caught this right here. 50 gigantic motherships. So 50 is a huge number in there. If you look at a lot of the mass shootings, there's always 50. There's a lot of times there's been 50 victims. That's it's a number that shows up all the time. Do with it what you will.
key urban centers. Each ship measured 3 miles across.
3 miles across.
Thousands of visitors.
Listen, outside. Citizens of the planet Earth, we bring you greetings, and we come in peace.
The world sat spellbound in anticipation of man's first alien encounter.
Incredible.
We wondered what beings from another world would look like. And then, at the moment of meeting, we learned they were just like us.
He doesn't even look like Mr. Spock.
We have come.
Well, I caught a good spot right here. They took a picture from me and lit it up. I just want you to pay attention to the sign, the insignia on the extraterrestrials that have that are in this documentary. Because if what I think I'm looking at, we're not waiting on no one to come. There is possibly going to be some stuff showing up. And with that said, this has been going on for a long time. Probably since our inception. It could be the very reason we're created. I won't get into that now. We can talk about that. Just keep an eye out on the insignia.
Because we need your help. Our planet is in serious environmental difficulty.
Their purpose on Earth, to save their dying world. The visitors desperately needed to import manufactured chemicals not found on their planet.
In return, we will gladly share with you all the fruits of our knowledge.
The visitors were warmly welcomed into every facet of our culture. It became a kid's dream to sign up for the Visitor Youth Corps. They earned our friendship, and sometimes even more. The visitors became a welcome addition to our lives. They were here to stay. Mike Donovan and his colleague Christine Walsh became the celebrated TV news crew to cover visitor affairs. But one night aboard the mothership, Donovan made a startling discovery.
The operation is working perfectly.
The visitors were lying. They were not like us. They were not our friends. Donovan rushed back to get his hot story on network television. But before the broadcast, the visitors commandeered the airway. The alien spokesman John announced to the world that Mike Donovan was a threat to society, as was anyone who questioned the visitors' mission of peace and universal friendship.
As was anyone who questioned. So you don't have to question much. It sort of sounds like, it sounds a little like the society we live in. And then you'll listen to them describe the alien when they say, well, I'll just let it play.
Donovan tried to tell Christine.
Mike, I work so closely with these people every day.
You don't believe me, do you?
Reptilian with tongues that...
It's all true. I've seen it, Chris.
Donovan's mother couldn't be convinced.
That's the most outrageous story I've ever heard.
I laugh because it sounds like my mom on almost every on all the stuff we talk about. It's pretty outrageous to her and many people that I talk to. She's not the only one.
He became a fugitive. The aliens were determined to kill him before he spread the truth. But soon more people began rebelling against the visitors' stranglehold. However, anyone who tried to escape was taken prisoner. One person did listen to Donovan.
Why don't you tell us what you know?
Juliet Parrish and her small group of resistors were the first not to doubt his incredible story.
So I just want to take a stop on this real quick. That drawing's look it up. Not that drawing necessarily, but I think in Jamie's video is almost exactly the same as something on his video. So it's a very common theme.
His incredible story.
Believe me.
Juliet had a plan for the group to fight back.
We have to arm ourselves.
They tried their best, but were forced to retreat. Donovan was crossed and taken to see the alien commander, Diana.
You'll soon have no more words, Mr. Donovan.
Diana had special plans to brainwash Donovan herself. But a few of the aliens were different and wanted to see Donovan escape. She first needed a weapon and a uniform.
She don't look like an iguana.
What?
Bad taste.
These aliens knew Donovan could help them in return.
Some of us, a very few of us, just don't believe in what our leaders do.
Martin, an alien turncoat rebel.
But some of us, very few of us, just don't believe in what our leader's doing. It sounds like our society right there. Like the alien society is our society. So there's so many different things that are
Revealed the visitors' earthly mission. It was not to fill the mothership tanks with special chemicals.
You're here to take the water.
And Donovan learned that his 9-year-old boy was one of millions held in special chambers to be used as food. My son.
to be used as food. To be used as food. I want to go over them really quickly. I remember seeing somewhere, it was one of these NASA dudes, so who knows? Who knows anything that comes out of that friggin' place? he talks about the spaceship that crashed in Santa Fe, New Mexico, or talks about 2 crashes that they found human body parts, a bunch of human body parts. I find it. I'll put a link in here. If not, I have it saved on this computer somewhere. But to get back to what we were on there, let me jam this. My apologies. I get off track a lot and have to bring myself back on.
Is it here somewhere?
Juliet Parrish and the resistance rebels managed to win their first battle. V for victory became their symbol, but they know
The war is just beginning.
that for one young girl left pregnant with this alien's child, a nightmare is on its way. Tonight, the saga continues as V, the final battle, begins.
I take it for what you will. You know, I wanted to piggyback off Jamie and bring something that, you know, he was talking about that, you know, really goes along with, you know, the way it's looking. I mean, it's looking like we do have a part of our brain that is called the reptilian brain. So, I mean, how far off is this? You know, they were welcomed into society, you know, all this stuff. And then this girl's going to have we were lied to, and we're still being lied to, and it's going to take the people to stand up and not trust in any system. This system's always going to protect itself. It will always protect itself. And so it's time we stand up and protect these children and protect our future. You know, 'cause from the looks of it, it's not depending on who's looking at it, it can look very racial. Everything, they have everybody, it seems, hates somebody else, you know, and you know, even down to the sports teams. And I don't use that word lightly, you know, I don't typically use that word at all. And with that said, it's almost like they've created an environment where love, me, you, can hate itself or another. Look at this channel. Let's look at the channel that did this video here. Project Alice V. It's interesting right there. Published April 8th, 2016. What's Alice Day? Let's see the comments. Thank you for uploading. The series is really about fascist takeover, a retelling of Sinclair Lewis. It can't happen here. Shadow of the Land. I remember watching this every week with my family when I was 11 years old. It was an awesome TV show. Visitors like the Jews. You know, I think everybody is controlled in one facet or another. It's just interesting, the name of this. And then Be the Ministries in 9 minutes. There's a couple other videos down there I might watch. Just very interesting and when Jamie links it with, you know, the sitting presidents, or what used to be sitting presidents, links these individuals to Vlad the Impaler, which is Dracula. It's just pretty interesting. And then you take a look at all just open your eyes and open your heart, and you'll see what the truth is. Is this the truth? I don't know. The truth is whatever you say it is, not necessarily to me. But I think we all have to find that truth inside of us. No one can find it for us. You know, I know that I'm just pointing in a direction that it looks like it could be a very good possibility that reptilians are very real. I can go buy a snake or a lizard right now from a pet store. So are they more intelligent than I? Maybe. I don't know. I know that a lot of times this Hollywood thing, you know, they're making these movies that are true, and it's they got us jammed up in this soul recycler. You know, the truth of you is much greater than you know. The truth of you is much greater than you know. If your essence is love, and they say God is love, then what does that make you? Now, if you live in your ego and you feel like you're God, maybe you have an issue there. But if you look inside, it's love itself that gives you life. It is life. So just ask you to look at this with an open heart and open mind. It was a real quick video. It was a really quick video, and I'm just going to get it out and process it and go through all them shenanigans. So thank you, Jamie, for having the courage to make a video about something that is so unbelievable and just opening the possibilities, man. It's much appreciated. And then I ask anybody that looks at it, just look at it with an open heart and open mind. What I showed you was it was from the very first episode. It was like the trailer, and I think there was 3 of them. So there's 3 trailers. So go check them out. Look at when the baby's born, look at this stuff. And from the looks of it, we're being vampired in many different ways, and it's time it stops. It's time that it stops. It's very hard for me to live in a society like this. I'm ready to go home whenever that is. And it's all much bigger than we know. And I do not feel like taking my life. Suicide is not an option for me. And so, I'm not even going to start to write that vision. I love you all much. Just know that within inside of you, the power is so great, and it's got you living here. If you think you're anything less than that greatness, then it's got you confused. I know it's got me confused many, many times. I just ask you to look with open heart, open mind, and do something kind for somebody today. Unite or die. It's time to unite or die. I think humanity in the light. I know the light will win no matter what. The darkness throws many obstacles in the way. You are light. You are light, brother or sister. You are the goods. So know your true power, and I hope this video is received in a space of peace and calmness for you, and know that you're not alone. So have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.